This is going to be my High Desert 3-Gun Championship 2017 Day 2 match video. This stage featured 2 bonus targets, one at 550 yards and one at 700 yards, that could be engaged with a precision rifle. The bonus was minus 10 seconds off the shooter's time for each hit on these targets, with a maximum of 10 hits, 5 per target allowed. I generally don't recommend looking at scores to decide how you're going to shoot a stage. However, in this case, I believe it was justified. Looking at the stage without engaging the bonus targets, I gauged it would take about 60 seconds to complete. The fastest net time on this stage was around 49 seconds, with the raw time being 149 seconds and 100 seconds in bonuses deducted from the score. Had there been a bigger gap between my projected stage time and the net time of the stage winner to this point, I would have considered engaging the 550-yard bonus targets with my 5.56 rifle. I decided instead to not risk the time sink of engaging the bonus targets and shoot the stage as fast as I could, engaging only the mandatory targets. If I had a precision rifle with me, it would have changed how I decided to shoot the stage. There is a half-torso silhouette at 400 yards and another at 300 yards that require 2 hits each. Now there is a Know Your Limits plate hanging system at 100 yards. Each plate is progressively smaller, the smallest being only a couple inches across.
Good. Safe and go.
My time on this stage was 64.74 seconds and 73.73% of the division winner's score. It was the highest score for a shooter not using a precision rifle for the bonus targets in Trooper Division. This stage was the one I was most happy with how I performed at during the match, even though I did not have the fastest time on it. I went 1 for 1 on all the rifle steel except for the smallest target on the Know Your Limits plate rack. The first target on the stage I engaged through the tree because it is the most convenient place to shoot it left-handed. There are another 4 targets requiring 1 hit from roughly 100 to 150 yards, and a final target at around 250 or 300 yards requiring 2 hits.
Hit! That's 2 hits.
I saw and heard 2 hits on the target, so I was assertive with the range officer.
Fucking hell.
My right foot slipped off the platform, and the platform started to fall over to the side with me. Fortunately, I was able to recover from it.
Nope. Other plates. Round plates.
I misunderstood that those steel were mandatory shotgun plates. Fortunately, this match format is a bit casual, and the ROs can offer advice and corrections during the course of fire.
Texas Star.
The mental aspect of action shooting sports is not to be underestimated. Almost falling off that platform kind of derailed my thought process, and that's why I almost run by a target here. And again, I'm fortunate the ROs can correct me during the stage.
Right.
I was second trooper on this stage with 96.82% of the division winner's score. What that tells me is that other shooters had similar mental errors on the stage or had difficulty with the rifle shooting at the beginning of the stage. One thing to keep in mind when shooting matches like this is that if you are experiencing difficulties, it means other shooters are experiencing similar difficulties. And don't let your performance on a particular stage discourage you and carry over to other stages that you have yet to shoot. There are 3 knockdown plates and 3 auto poppers on the stage, followed by 2 static targets at a further distance, requiring 2 hits each.
Hit. 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 1, 2. 1, 2.
Slug targets here at about 75 yards.
Hit. 2. Hit. 2.
The orange steel are no shoots. I had the fastest time in Trooper Division on this stage, giving me 100 points. You can continue the High Desert 3-Gun Championship 2017 match experience by watching the Day 3 and results video.